Welcome
My life for Nazul.
to Muxas TD. This is a team cooperative tower defense for Warcraft 3. You can have quite a few players in this one. There's at least 30 levels. We haven't quite completed it yet, so we need to crack on, and no cheating is allowed. So there are ways to cheat in this, where you can sell a tower for more than it actually costs to build it, but we're not going to be doing that. However, there are ways to sort of still manipulate the game, which we will be doing. So whilst I try to refresh my memory on how to do this, we want the Banshees at a mass, because they get a flat plus 50 thanks to this, which is strong enough for the first wave at least. But you've got these greed slot machines, so you want to build towards those with the cannon towers. It's going to be quite loud actually. One second. That'll nerf them down a little bit. So you definitely want guard towers, they're very, very, very good. So you can upgrade one or two of those. They're basically one of the best towers when maxed. But we still want to get our way towards a slot machine ASAP, so we can actually get money upon hit. If the creeps manage to get to this guy, then you lose. And they'll leak through all the players until they get to the last couple. Sansal's enjoying the Master of Poison. Going hard on it. So you should get 100% of your cell back. Sometimes you get more than you should do, but in these cases, the stuff that I'm building, I'm going to get 100% back. There's another exploit where if you build the aura tower and then upgrade it into one of the auras and then sell that, you get like way more money back than you should do. But the main one is the standard. If you mass those and then sell them, yeah. So we're going to try not to do any of that. We shouldn't need to. What we're going to do is, you need the electricity box for something. I can't remember. Metal thing is like the splash, which you do kind of want. So we'll put that down. Sucker is the air, which you do want. I guess we were going to try to experiment maybe whether like mass tier 1 air is enough. That's the gamble. Because otherwise you would get the anti-air tower and then sell it, because it's quite a while before the next air wave. It's level 6 and then 16, so you can either just get level 4 at least anti-air, or mass suckers, but there's not that much space for that many of them. So I kind of feel like maybe level 4 is still the safer way to go. It depends what Sansal wants to try. So we got our cannon tower, we got our metal things. I'm going to upgrade this a couple of times. You got your mama, who's got bouncing armor. Can't think why. I'm upgrading my keep so I can go for the ring keeper. Might want to heal Banshee as well for some poison spread. That poison's so good. Okay, we can upgrade the Rune Keeper now. You can keep runes. What do you mean, runes? Oh yeah, you got the splash, the frost. You need a level 3 one of those.
I will be done.
Your building is complete.
I remember that much. Sansal's getting fat. Some of those leaks are going his way. Who's this chap over here? Is it Soap? Is that you, Soap? He's coughing. That's Soap.
Where shall my
You can
blood
hear a
be
cheater,
spilled?
can you? Because you can hear the towers being sold over and over, potentially. I heard that, but I think it was Sansal just selling these normal towers.
Thy bidding.
Look at that Sansal with his extra 11 kills, lording it up over me.
Thy bidding, master.
At least I get a few extra bonus ones.
My life for Nazul.
Okey-doke. We have level 4 cannon tower for that, and level 3 frost and castle. I got castle now, I think. We got this. We got that. Okey-dokey. Yeah, we'll just mute that guy because obviously he's just going to basically test the waters, isn't he? Mr. Edgelord.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Big guy.
My fate is sealed.
do that. Let's do this. Level 6, I think, is the first air. You type dash spec. It shows air, gold, and invis. I think it's still too loud. I'm having to fight. That could be the music, actually, as well. Okay. My battles are almost costing me lives. It's a team game, so if you lose lives, it affects everyone. You can see in the scoreboard the lives left, the level, the creeps left, and the players with the amount of kills they got. Pretty big leak over that side. Soap's cottoned on. Don't do it, Soap. Let me have my kills. He's like, yeah, I want that gold. Give me that sweet gold. I want that gold. And I say, Soap, no, don't do it. Feed me. If the mobs get through past me, then we leak lives anyway. But Soap, he doesn't care for me. I don't even have enough gold to upgrade it to Keemstar, so I can't even go fast. Softening them up. Devo's the one that's cheating. Okay, so we know Devo's cheating. Oh, no, wait. Yep. Oh, you got caught. The title of this map, I put it as Muxas TD No Cheats. So you entered and you came and cheated. Shame. Shame. He's only just realised now. Not any of the moments beforehand. Not once beforehand did it occur. He's trying too hard to protest his innocence. Which makes me think he's even more guilty than I thought originally. If you micro the poison onto like every single one, you're going to get like maximum slow, basically. That's a good thing to do whilst we're trying to work our way towards the cannon tower, because as you can see, I am starting to slack a little bit. This is why we need a few kills as well at the bottom, just so we can make sure we do actually survive, because they can be quite tough. The safest one to upgrade would be the arrow tower, but hang on a second. This is Cannon Tower 4 on Cold Tower 3, so actually you could take more of a gamble, but then will you clear the next wave? Probably, if we can get some of those leaks. You can actually still get some kills you want, so I'm not going to hold it against you. I just don't mind getting a few. Ah, that's why you needed the arrow tower. To get cold 3, you need arrow 4, so you do need to upgrade arrow. It's not like a bad thing. Arrow tower's good.
Upgrade finished.
More gold is required.
Arrow 3 into Nightstone. Rook to B7. I'm pretty sure that's probably an illegal move. We're going to try to rush towards the Greed Tower. It does actually a significant amount of damage, but it does basically fall off a little bit late game. So you can make quite a lot of them and just still do damage with them. It's not even terrible. Plus it makes money. But the thing that really does damage is Arrow Tower. There's the Ultimate Tower, which is kind of scuffed, to be honest. The first version of it doesn't really seem to do damage. The other one does a lot of damage, but it only seems to target organic, so we don't know what the boss is. He might, or something like non-organic. He might be non-organic, so you might need it for that, but we don't know. So you're going to have cold 3 as well, yeah. And then comes the slot machine. which is like 700 gold to build. Like the video if you're watching this on YouTube. Write a friendly comment. Subscribe if you're that daring as well.
I wish only to serve.
Here they come. A lot of poison tower enjoyers, but you do need to upgrade. Oh yeah, we got air actually. That reminds me, we got air next level. Probably just going to go with the upgraded air. Oh, that's the danger of rushing towards that thing, is I might not have enough anti-air now.
Fate is sealed.
Yeah. That we could be in trouble, to be honest.
Yes.
No kid of a lie, because it's going to cost a lot to upgrade this.
Your building is complete.
More than I basically have available to me. Air 3, but Air 4 is 400 gold. I can sell all of those, though, to get like a, I don't know, an extra 120 gold or something. 160, 180, something like that. Plus maybe the kills from this can make a difference. The first air level is really brutal, and then the other ones after that, you're going to try and mass tier 1. That could work. I'm going to go with the tier 4, play it on the safe side. Oh, I can actually afford it. Sansal's going to gamble with our lives. I'm a little worried, though, that's going to be too weak source, because this is 5,000 damage, and it's AoE. Those are 200 damage, so you need 5,000 damage. I think this is going to get worse before it gets better. So you might make more money just selling this in the long run and replacing with slot machine later on, because it takes so long for the next air level. You can see big AoE damage here. They are doing AoE. You can almost get away with that. Almost. I think he might get away with it. Yeah, I think he gets away with it. So he saved himself a bit of money there in a way. Just about mass tier 1 did the trick. You had to buy a tier 3. Oh, okay. I was going to say, yeah, I was surprised that was doing so well, but... Quite a lot of leaks, though. I can't sell my tower. Oh, no. What I can do is put down these greed towers. They got 800 range, so they can go near the back for now.
I gladly obey.
Your building is complete.
Thy will be done.
Bugger. 1. Yeah, that's weird. The pathing on this is a bit weird, but... If I stop this attacking, then I get more time for my greed gold towers to do what I need to do. But I shouldn't really leak completely. So I'm just going to kill these off. There's a bit of money. There's a bit of cash. I still want good spots for my good towers, so I'm going to put some cheap guard towers that will go in those places, so I don't take them.
Your building is complete. Your building
Technically, you can have like a... Oh yeah, we need the aura tower, so it can detect. So I will need to get speed tower. Is going to be fine with greed tower. If you have an aura tower in place. So then you take all of these main towers. Oh yeah, and I could sell that air tower just to put down another bit of greed. Just keep maxing those as much as possible on the way. But I think we're in a good spot. I need to put down a cheap air tower just to take that spot, so I don't forget about it. Keep my positioning.
Your building is complete.
You're gonna need more. You need better upgraded. Hmm.
I bow to your will. Thy bidding, master.
Sketchy. So if I hold down S, that gives my greed towers more hits, and you can see the gold going up. But you don't want to push that too much. You want to sort of get it right. Get the balance right. I'm going to go upgraded aura speed again. It starts off, I think, on 30% and then 50%. So technically the first version is better and cheaper in a way. But I may as well just upgrade it. It's alright. Get it done. Oh, this is the Invis one.
My life for Nazul.
Shouldn't be too much trouble as long as you can detect it. $16. Gold waves, I think, are just mobs just give more gold when you kill them. The aura range is pretty good. Probably should be more in the middle, to be honest, but I've already built it. Unless I replace that with... Yeah, you only get 10 gold when you sell this back. In fact, you only get 5 gold back. This one actually loses your money. But if I put the other aura tower over here, then that covers the invis on both sides.
Your building is complete.
And you can do damage or damage. Phaedrix certainly has quite a lot of slot machines, that's true, for someone with 166 kills. It's a little sus.
Thy bidding, master.
Why have I
I
been
wish
sent?
only to serve. Yes, master.
Your building is complete.
Where shall my
Keep
blood
an eye on him.
spill? It's just the troops.
You can't see a player's gold when you click on their building. Normally you can. These are wee little baby pit lords. It's a bizarre looking TD though. It's just some random doodads. This is like that dark water. Almost looks like space or something. He just flipped through the doodad and just chucked each one in randomly. It's like, why not? This looks okay here.
I bow
have a space for a couple of gold mines in between the banshees. It's good to have a few of them at least. Technically you only need one really, but it depends what it's going to hit.
I wish only to serve.
What must I do?
I gladly obey.
Your
More
building
gold
is
is
complete.
required. More gold is required. Thy will be done. My fate is sealed.
Here comes the Konami. Not a tsunami. Y'all getting rich. I think we're in a good spot if we're doing that much damage.
My fate is sealed.
Your building
Thy
is
will
complete.
be done. Thy bidding, master. Where shall my blood be
Level
spilled?
16 is the next heir. I don't even know the poker house in this game. That's a new one to me.
Thy bidding, master.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's where the electricity tower came in. But yeah, I remember people saying that this gave no money when they used it.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
6 or 7. It wasn't that much stronger. I think it had 30,000 health.
Say hello to my little friend. I wish only to serve. More gold.
I can't tell whether the original map maker was a little bit edgy or whether it was some kid that found this map and then stole it, basically. Edited it a little bit just for some scuffed tooltips. Hello. This is a tower defense, Warcraft 3, Muxas TD, Muxas Tower Defense, Cooperative. Cooperative quality. Muxas is the master of everything. He must be protected.
I bow to you.
Yeah, we got a lot of greed. A lot of greed.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Might have to sell some of these arrow towers.
You call to me.
So the damage one is 30%, or you can upgrade it for 1000 damage to get 50%. So it's like you're paying a lot more for a smaller buff. But it's still a buff.
Things are starting to get a little weird.
The woman. Dwarf Stronghold, which is big AoE damage. These guys are running away. They know this is a bad idea to continue. Don't blame them. I guess they have no choice. They're coming back. Well, safe to say the Devo's no longer cheating because the leaks on the left-hand side are still pretty strong. Even Livebreaker's trying not to snipe him, but he's thinking about it. He's got his dead daddy here. Oh yeah, he wants that. Wants a piece of that pie. He got robbed. Sansal's not happy about the position of that. Despite him being fed like a greedy pig. He wants more. That's got to be a lot of money. Start building ultimate towers for the sake of it.
Your building is complete.
Mr. Lumber. Chop him down and see if he gets some wood. So these are doing like 1,000 damage very fast. They're pretty good. Single target though. If you can get away with clearing it though, without having to use your main towers, and that's more money. Which then makes it easier to clear again, without the main towers. So the money must flow.
Yes, master.
Your building is complete.
I got a few coming. Sansal's running out of space. You know, there's an aura that has slowing. But I honestly don't think it makes much of a difference, to be honest with you. Technically they're affected by it, but I think as long as you've got poison and the frost, they should be as slowed as much as they're going to slow. Sansal, you're going to buy yourself a nice swimming pool. Is it going to be outdoor or is it going to be like an indoor one? It's built into the house or in the basement?
Thy bidding, master.
I said I was going to keep these arrow towers, but the quest for gold continues. There's 2 levels to the air, so I will have to start putting money back into air
Your
soon.
building is complete.
I wish only to serve.
Probably going to need about 3,000 gold to safely upgrade it enough times, but not really that much. It's most likely 2,000-ish. You can put the gambler towers at the left-hand side when they leak. then sell them after they are passing. I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say. Says Legolas. Did they? I thought Greed Towers sold for the full amount of 700 gold.
My life for Nezu.
This is a gold level, right, as well? Spec. Gold waves B 714. Yeah. 55 per one of these.
Thy bidding, master.
Right. Let's start putting money into an air tower. See what we do.
Upgrade finished. Upgrade finished. Upgrade finished.
Wasabi.
It is actually going to cost about 3k. I would just do it for the greed's sake, but yeah.
Upgrade finished.
Wow. Yeah, it is actually more than 3,000. Surprised you guys are still letting them come through a bit. Although, to be fair, you did have quite a few leaks at the start, so it's hard to recover. But the slot machine should help you recover a little bit. If you've already upgraded a tower and then try to sell it, you're probably not going to get 100%. It'll be like 100% of whatever it last cost. Unless the creator's done, like, good calculations. Farmer's Furry should be enough for the next air level, I reckon. So in theory, yeah, you can still just keep doing these.
Your building
I guess you could get the Tornado Tower, because it means it saves a bit of space from having the Banshees.
What must I do?
I bow to your will.
Hi.
I wish only to serve.
Game over.
My fate is sealed.
Can't build here, can you? You'll have to just
My fate is
build
sealed.
this.
Thy will be done.
Your building is complete.
It's not even splitting them.
What you want?
Oh, you can do a skip, but I don't... Yeah, what happened to them? I won't sell that tower.
Life for Nezu.
Wouldn't want to cheat now. Skip just removed them then? I thought skip didn't even work properly. Oh yeah, I think it just removes mobs, but it doesn't actually skip to the next level, because we tried to do it before to get to the later levels quicker on a repeat. Uh-oh, it's spooky. is doing some work, so I'm going to stop those attacks for greed. And then go back to attack. And then stop. 7 absolutely destroyed it. Oh, that's going to be so much gold.
Master?
The next air level's not even that harder than these. We are experts at this tower defense, yeah. Even its harder version. I think you were holding back the air tower there as well. Must be so rich. He's in the millions. Gold counter's gone off.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Would you rather be a dead daddy or a magma father? Or have red balls? We can step this up a little bit. Go harder, go faster. I think it is kind of from this level onwards, they do get a bit tankier as well.
Upgrade finished.
For once, I'm going to be not the greediest player in this game. Don't know, Cannon Tower sucks. You maybe want to get one of them upgraded. The Arrow Tower is super good though. It's got chaos damage. To upgrade this, you do need electricity free. So there's another spot on that. There's a pig, but that doesn't upgrade into anything particularly good. The bouncing tower, sadly.
Yes, master.
Your building is complete.
Okay. Going for the dwarf stronghold.
Upgrade finished.
Devil's Lab. Some creative names.
Upgrade finished.
But I was on the phone.
And then soon I'll be able to get Magma Father.
I tried to star 69 dark.
Is that Odin from like World of Warcraft? Hellboy. Damn good movie. I like the second one more as well. You know, I'm not sure if Hellboy got as much recognition as it deserved for the creativity of the villains, as well as the protagonist. You think how bland a lot of the Marvel villains are, or at least the movie ones.
Thy bidding, master.
And Hellboy, like the first one itself, you had the guy that was basically kept alive by like the sand sort of ticking, and he was like a complete badass sort of agility hero essentially. he'd make the Blade Master run away in fear. And then you have Sammy, which is like the big fellhound, which is a really cool design. It kept sort of reincarnating. It was an absolute nightmare to deal with. The last act, unfortunately, in the first Hellboy isn't that good.
Upgrade finished.
But the second film is just good all around. What tree? You just realize that now. You can just spam it. It costs 10 gold and sells for 10. I got my magma father. Somehow the upgrade is a glowing party thing. It's the healing ward. I actually might leap here. I'm not even trying to, I'm not even holding down the stop button or anything. This is just a hard level. I wanted to upgrade, but I didn't know how long it was going to take to upgrade, so I held off. Yeah, that was definitely a much tougher, tankier level. The glowing party thing chucks the dwarfs. The dwarf miners. And Bat's gonna rage quit out. How comes it foresee was a swear word? Can't see who that is. Phaedric, quite likely. No, if you hover over Phaedric, it shows the name. This one's mysterious. Looks like Sanzel, with all of his money, all of his greed, is still going to let the team down. Shocking behaviour here from Sanzel. You've never been allowed to cheat.
I wish only to serve.
There was never a point where I said, yes, you can cheat. It's not like a case of just wait 5 minutes, then I can cheat, or, oh, okay, it's 7 minutes and 42 seconds, can I cheat now? I got allied colours on so you can see the mobs. Otherwise they come out as brown, and they doesn't show up very well on the dark green maps. But yes, the colours. It was Phaedric. Ah, okay, so he's hidden when he's underneath. See, can be interpreted as dick in language? Really? So it's like globalization. Also, I need to sell maybe a couple of these now. Not that I want to sell the gold, but we need to start doing some damage. So I don't leak. Because I don't have as much money as that filthy Sandsville does. So I need to definitely up the damage game. I'm not going to leak. I'm not going to let Sandsville get away with this.
Upgrade finished.
That's the Red Bulls. Wasn't there another tower called Red Bulls, but it looked different? He's got the 40k damage. He is supposed to have splash, but I don't think it's like the biggest amount of splash. The mobs have to be quite close still. Got Gold Wave coming up. It's a long old tower defense if everyone leaks. Because the mobs have to slowly travel. If I was doing this map, kind of like how the... Oh yeah, good damage aura level 2. I think if you was going to have it so that the mobs go all the way to 1 point, best way to do it is from the outsides to the middle, really.
Upgrade finished.
So if you had like red here and blue here, that's not blue, but
What the bloody hell are you playing at?
and then like all the mobs would sort of go through other players' mazes like that or whatever, you know, towards the middle, that sort of thing. They'll all be funneling in, so it goes slightly quicker. You've got other players here. Uh-oh. Some very tanky tank engines. That takes too long to upgrade, so I can't upgrade again. 340 armor. That should do it. That should do the trick. See, red balls and red balls.
Upgrade finished.
What's happening here? And the Muxas Master. That's Arrow Tower level 10.
Finished.
That's got the same damage as this. It is almost worth keeping. Ah. Oh no, you're still chucking the dwarf miners. That's funny. But that's okay. This Senzel guy's playing with our lives again because I saw him holding back his attacks. Looks like he pulled it off though.
My life for Nazul. Chicks that are into them.
Could upgrade the pig for fun. I just hope that doesn't cause a leak.
Your building is complete.
Grandmaster Bouncer. Owner. The light sucker. stone ass.
Upgrade finished.
Skippy the kangaroo. Does the pillage stop working because the towers do too little damage? That's an interesting perspective. Yeah, there is a point actually where the pillage no longer works, where it did work before. You can see it. I think it's still working at the moment, but you might be right, Random. The mobs could get so much armor that the amount of damage required for it to register on the money slot machine isn't enough. If I stop my towers from attacking. It is still going up in increments. Not quite as much as before. I don't know, it's still doing it. Pretty soon that money slot machine will be redundant. Well, I think we can see what our edgelord friend is trying to do.
Yes, master.
What's that? Get your
Where
finger
shall
out of
my
that
blood be
bunghole.
spilled?
He's not quick or smart enough though.
Why have I been suffering?
Upgrade finished.
He doesn't realize that. You can't see that. Guess he's dealing with dumber streamers probably.
Upgrade finished.
More gold is required.
Touch me.
Upgrade
Invis.
finished.
Ah, what was that? Invis? Illidan trying to sneak past. You had to clip me saying that you were correct. These are strong though, and this is an Invis level.
More gold is required.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. Level 24, couple of levels air. It goes past 30. This isn't the speedrun edition of this map.
Upgrade
Sword carrier. Here's an owl. Dying to overtuned air. You know, where is my air tower? Still got the farmer's furry. I think that might even be strong enough. And upgrade it again one more time. As long as you don't leak sand, we might be okay. Because we've got like 36 lives because you leaked 4 of them. Undergrounder. That's not an air level, I don't think. Maybe it is. Red Bull's not attacking. So is it 25? I thought it was... Well, we're just going to have to hope... I should have enough damage here. Oh, it was 25. I thought it was 26. Oh well, I guess that answers the question of whether I need to upgrade that air tower or not. Air 7 was still just a boss.
Upgrade finished.
How could you still have those greed towers, Sansel? Host PC wooden, and then just damn good tower. So it's gonna have the 40k damage, is it?
Upgrade finished.
And then that's bounce. I mean, people don't give respect to this tower, but I wonder if it does more AoE damage than the siege tower does, because it bounces. Yeah, I know you didn't like it much, did you? But I've got one. I've got the cannon tower upgraded, arrow tower upgraded. Could do the electricity one next.
My blood cries out for the
Upgrade
vengeance of
finished.
my people's blood, which can only be repaid with at least twice
Upgrade
as much
finished.
blood, or maybe 3 times as much blood. Like
540
hell,
armor.
it was full of blood, and that blood is on fire, and it was raining blood, and maybe
Some of those are moving fast, because I haven't got enough banshees to slow them. I might have to get that AoE slowing tower. These are really quick. That was so close, that one. I'm getting the slowing tornado, because my banshees can't keep up with all of those. Not even my Pog bounce tower was good enough. You can see by the amount of leaks as well, this is obviously a harder level. Right, let's see if they all stay slowed. Looks like it does a better job. It is, well, at this point, 1500 gold is nothing. So, that's a good way to just keep them slow. I'm not even sure you need the Banshees now. I'm not sure the Banshees add an extra slow. I think that Tornado is already like the maximum slow. I can test it by selling the Banshees off. You can probably keep the Frost though. The Frost might gel with it.
My life for this. Thy bidding, master.
I want to try that Ultimate Tower. Even though it's going to do nothing and suck. But just in case.
Your building is
We get the Kafa, not the Tasty. That one only does like 500 damage. It's weird. It doesn't really look like it does any damage. Just attacks quickly, but I watched it and it looked like it did nothing. This one actually might literally do nothing as well. But at least I trust it more because it's got bigger damage. For when it actually does decide to hit. I don't see pillage really. I mean, maybe a little bit. It's very minor. See, the tree's upgraded, but is it actually doing anything? Oh yeah, this looks like a possibility. These are way too strong now. I'll just kill what I can. I don't have crazy good Sandsor money. Casual 3,000 gold. Let's see if this does anything. I'm going to try to stop everything from attacking. Tell me if you can see this tree attacking. It's clearly not attacking at the moment. That's how much damage it has, but it doesn't actually attack anything. But when it does, it's going to be big.
upgrade finished. Upgrade finished. Upgrade finished.
Don't think that's going to work. Jeez. They are so tanky now. You just have to do arrow towers basically. It's the safest one.
Upgrade finished. Upgrade finished.
Kuak is playing as 2 people.
Upgrade finished.
Ah, Kuak means they've left. I see. What language is that? Jazz.
Upgrade finished.
I like how going from 580 armor to 620 is still only 97% damage reduction. You have to get into like the thousands, I think, to get to 99. You can do what you like, Devo. I'm probably okay. Maybe not actually. It's still tough. Just about. Phaedric's trying to steal the last hit. I'm getting punished for building
Upgrade finished.
other towers than just Arrow Tower. Yeah, we do still have this thing. This is gonna turn the tide. The God Grave, Muxas Revenge. What's the last level? We've not come across it yet, but we must be getting close. Muxas Revenge. It must be very fast, because it's only got 20k damage. The other ones have like 40k, so it probably attacks twice as quick. That's quite a bit of gold. Put it towards the pot. The pot of not dying. Pot of getting to the end of this tower defense. One way or another.
Upgrade finished. Upgrade finished.
I should have been a farmer.
Masters of the Muxas cancel. Oh, we got to 98% damage reduction now. I do not see pillage working there anymore. Did Phaedric cheat?
More gold is required.
He's spoiling his good name. Being known as a cheater. You'd think level 30 would be the last level. But you never know. At least we got one big tree, just in case there is something weird. Weird.
Upgrade finished.
17 seconds.
Upgrade finished.
You got your electricity tower, bounce tower, air
Upgrade
tower, cannon tower, auras. Lots of arrow towers. Tornado to slow. Speaking of which, slow tower. Heck, you've still even got a poison or two. Wait. Masters of the Muxas cancel, but it's not. Evil bombers of Celia Calnus. Some big tanky paladins. Plus 6 gold, that's some crazy money. Very generous. Get the ultimate tower, get the yum tasty so I can spend that money. I think my tower's killing your towers. Yeah, it's the cannon tower. It actually team kills. That's why that's what you get for being a filthy cheater. So yeah, that's the tasty. It's 5,000 damage, which doesn't seem like much. Probably attacks super fast, but still barely noticeable compared to other stuff. Do you think it's the frost tower that's team killer? Ah, maybe. I always thought it was the AoE siege tower. Wow. It was the frost tower all along. I'll upgrade the frost tower a bit more then, because I haven't maxed that. We'll get a couple of shots, freeze them, and then upgrade in a couple of shots. Muxas is not hot. Seem to have quite a lot of money now. Oh, there's another leak there from Sanzel. He just can't stop himself. Jeez. There can't be another level after this. That has to be it. Yeah, there you go. Muxas TD. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Boom. There it is. Best tower defense in Warcraft 3. Nothing else compares to how good and amazing that is. 31 waves. Or 30 waves of pure bliss. What are you doing? I tried to do a Naga mouse, but I never quite pulled it off properly. So I ended up refunding my Naga mouse that I bought years ago because I was like, oh yeah. Don't look at resources. Wow, Phaedric seems to have a bit more money than he probably should do. Seems a little suspicious. You got some good money there, Sanzel, from the gold.